Hello, all. Welcome to another really good video. Today we have a game that I'm really excited about. But wait, where's the game? That's right, everybody. Today we are playing together again a Lake's Funland story. I don't know what this game's about. There's a big intro cutscene. I'm gonna be honest, I wasn't paying attention and I wasn't recording, so we're just gonna jump into this. I'm gonna be real. I don't know how scary this game's gonna be. 1968. That's a long time ago. Magwood, we're waiting for you in the board of directors. Get there in 10 minutes, please. Yeah, I know. Just give me a minute to get myself together. This is great. Absolutely great. I helped them grow this company and now they're getting me fired. How nice of them. I should have known those pigs would cash me out at the first sign of trouble. Well, there goes my luck. I better practice what to tell Josephine when I get home. Ah, shit. If only there was a stupid solution. But I'm afraid not even God can help me this time. Oh, friend, it won't. But I can help you. Who said that? Who's there?
I can't believe my eyes. It's Oscar Magwood himself, town's most acclaimed robotics genius. What appears to be the problem?
What the hell are you? Where the hell am I? Don't get closer.
Calm down, big man. I'm not going to hurt you. I heard your calling, so here I am. I could feel your desperation, and I thought you'd need a huge favor in times of trouble. Well, it's your lucky day again. I'm all ears.
What the heck are you supposed to be?
Please, don't mind that. Listen, I know how hard you've worked for this company for the last 10 years. Those out there, those are your great creations. You made them. They belong to you. And suddenly, things didn't march as planned for neither of you. Now they want to believe you're responsible for their failures. They know their efforts bore no fruitions, and that bothers them so much. So they decided to blame it on you. That doesn't seem right to me.
Yeah. Go on.
I'm here to offer you a great deal.
A deal? What deal?
Let's do this. I will provide you success, fortune, power, influence, stability, everything. I can make you a wealthy man, powerful. All that in exchange for one little thing.
What is it?
The price to pay would be your son. But listen, it's not what you think, trust me. I won't hurt the kid, I won't take his soul. Let's just say I'll take something from him one day.
What? No. Listen to me. You're not doing anything to that kid. You understand? I might be desperate, but not enough to put in danger a family member, much less a kid.
Magwood, trust me. No one's gonna get hurt. That is the last thing I would do. You hear? You can take this right now and let whatever must happen to your son. It could be a life lesson, you don't know that, and it doesn't have to be now. All I'm saying is that the price to pay is the boy. Even then, if you don't accept, you could lose him anyway, or your entire family. If they can't count on a man that can take good care of them, they'll leave you behind. Think about it carefully. You can leave right now without a job, running the risk of losing your family, spending the next months trying to get a job to make a living, or you can leave this building with a bright future ahead. Millions and millions of dollars could be waiting for you in the future. I'm a man of my word, so what's it going to be?
I think he took the deal.
Greetings. This is Ashley J. Waters speaking, introducing you to my investigation thesis project for Mrs. Pilvin's class. For this special conclusive project, I've decided to put my dedication, my concentration, and all of my energy into one particular case. Could it be controversial? Yes. Delicate? Of course. Tragic? Unfortunately. But overall, this is one of the most intriguing cases that Montreal and the surrounding area has heard of in the last couple of years, with very little information available on it. On October 11th, 1990, Martin Calcutt, Joshua Felwick, and Wendy Gribble disappeared at night under mysterious circumstances after they had left their homes without prior notice. The three of them, presumably at the same hour, headed to unknown whereabouts, never to be seen again.
They went on their own?
Despite this being a case with hardly any information on it and with so much room for conjecture and rumors, I, Ashley Waters, compromised to do everything that is in my power to unveil the secret behind their disappearances, one way or the other. Over and out.
Interesting. Night 1, Monday, November 14th.
Alright.
Is there a pause?
First night on the job. Oh, office is a mess, but it feels like a nice place to work. Oh, someone left a message. Nice.
Hello? Hello? Hey, how's my favorite security guard doing, huh? So, are you excited for your first day, Ashley? Not if you are. Just kidding. You know, I feel quite enthusiastic about you working here, so, I'll be recording some tapes for you, to help you get through your first week. And, well, some company wouldn't be so bad, right? I'll tell you, it gets a little stressful. But, hey, you'll do fine, I promise. So, first of all, the security crew is provided with a CCTV monitor that allows you to watch every single room in the location through the cameras, except for those in restricted areas like the lobby or maintenance rooms. You can monitor the whole location without leaving your office. Yeah, cool, right? Lucky you, you won't have to wander around in the middle of the dark with a flashlight. Speaking of which, each camera has a flashlight integrated. We just can't keep the place's lights on all night because that would be a huge waste of power, so, use your flashlight to have a clear view, but always be responsible and do not fool around with it, please. It can run out of battery. By the way, you also have this button in your CCTV panel. By pressing it, you can toggle the vent cams. I'm sure you're probably thinking it's weird that the air ducts have cameras inside. Well, let's just say we had a situation, and,
Don't like that.
Well, we had to install a couple of cameras in there. Listen, there's this other guard who takes the day shift. His name is Michael. You probably encountered him before starting your shift. Well, he used to work during the night before, but he complained about, conditions, and, he's not really the first one. There was this other girl, too, but she chose to quit because one of the animatronics got into the office during her shift and tried to attack her. She left the building with a broken leg. We were really lucky she didn't sue us. But hey, I'm not trying to scare you or anything, but Michael said those machines have been a little twitchy lately. We moved him to the day shift because he complained a lot about them moving at night and trying to get into the office and acting aggressively. That honestly gives me the chills. I mean, they get proper maintenance every weekend. There's no reason for them to behave that way. So, I think the problem is that the animatronics are only programmed to work during the day and interact normally with the people and the children. And when the night falls and everyone has left, they think whoever is still inside the building must be an intruder. So they use their sensitivity to sound to try to locate you until they get into your office. I don't know, that's the best that comes to my mind. We had to come up with a quick solution, and we installed some speakers around the location and the ventilation. Just push the audio button in a different room if one of them is getting close to your office, okay? That will do for now. Oh, gotta go, sweetheart. Take care. By the way, I packed your pills in your bag, just in case you start feeling anxiety. But remember, no more than 3 pills, okay? Good. I'll pick you up when your shift is over. Remember, 7 a.m.
Oh, that's
All right.
different.
Love you. Bye-bye.
Love you too.
What did she just say about the animatronics? Alright, I've heard this one before. I guess it's a practical joke. Alright. Let's get serious.
Weird practical joke.
Sounds like my job isn't too hard, I hope. Winter's coming up, so I don't know why this thing is on.
You can turn it. Somebody's moving. Okay. He's really moving.
The sound of my voice is right on a safe spot.
Hey, that's pretty convenient.
My voice is right on a safe spot.
Okay. So I can kind of just keep him at bay over
I've
there.
never seen one of these dolls. Okay.
Hello, follow my voice to find a safe spot.
Oh, but it's losing usage. Okay. Okay. I understand. I understand that. Pretty simple, pretty simple. We just got 3 hours left though. This is pretty speezy if I'm being honest.
I wish I had one like this for myself.
I feel that. If I had a little action figure, whoo! Would y'all buy that?
Hello, follow my voice to find a
I'm not gonna sell an action figure, but like if I did,
Curious.
would y'all buy it? Holy shit.
Great. First night done.
First night,
And
baby.
that was surreal.
Sure was.
Positively surreal.
Positively surreal. Not negatively surreal. Yeah, see, I got a collectible. Stevie Frog? Steffi Frog? Scott Kaufman's A Christmas Journey. I'm back. Hi. Okay. Let's get back into it. How do I... Oh, enter. Okay. Well, I made it here. Now, let's see what we can find. Get information from people. Okay. Good morning. Sorry for interrupting. My name is Ashley, and I'm doing an investigation project for... That's me. Good morning. Sorry for interrupting. My name is Ashley, and I'm doing an investigation project for school about the 3 missing children from 1990. I was wondering if any of you two live nearby, and if so, do you know anything about the case? Oh, the children. Yeah, I live in this side of town, and one of my young neighbors used to be friends with Wendy Gribble, one of the missing kids. He once told me that day she disappeared, her family took her to Lake's Funland earlier in the morning, and he recalls she looked excited for something the whole day, but that's all I know. I can't do. I personally know nothing about the case because I don't live here, but Billy told me the children left their homes at night to never be seen again. I assume they went out to play somewhere without permission and got kidnapped. Such an unfortunate event. Whatever happened to them, I hope they're still alive and return home safe one day. It's always best to have hope and be positive. I agree. Well, thanks so much. That will be useful. Anytime, young lady. I am such a young lady. Bench. Can't check out the bench. Can I check out these flowers? No? Okay. Ah, an old man on the bench. This guy's gonna give me the most useful information. I can't talk to him? Why can't I talk to him? I thought... Okay. Alright. I doing something wrong? Is there a specific... When I, like, give the same dialogue every time. Oh, force. Interesting. Oh, okay, there's a guy here. There was no direction to go into the forest or anything. Interesting. Good morning, Mayor. Excuse me. I'm doing an investigation project for school about the missing children from 1990. Yeah. I know everything about it. How did you know I was going to say that? Well, how would I not know? I know everything, but I'm afraid I can't tell you anything. Wait, why not? Because then it wouldn't make sense. What wouldn't make sense? Nothing. Excuse me, Ashley. I must go now. How do you know my name? Weird. Wait a minute. How does he know my name? Huh? I see weird stuff happens in this town. Certainly. Okay, now we just go down, I think. And then we talk to this guy. Still can't talk to him? Do I walk? What? What? Can I go up? I can't go up. What? I love this game. I already love this game, but like, man, I really wish I got a little more direction. It's fine. Don't tell me I can't talk to this guy. Okay. Hello. Enjoying the shadow? Absolutely. So fresh here. How may I help you, little pretty lady? Well, I'm doing an investigation. I'd like to ask you a couple of questions. I see. Playing the detective? Not really. It's for my final semester. Anyways, how safe do you think your hometown is? Safe? Well, I don't have any complaints about safety in this town or anything. The most I could say is that drivers are a bit clumsy sometimes. I see. Tell me, why would a child leave his own house in the middle of the night? What do you think a child could be looking for? Huh? That's an interesting question. Why would a child leave his own house in the middle of the night? I don't know. How can a child leave his house in the middle of the night? They must be receiving some next level parenting. The only answer I can think of is, you know, perhaps the child just wants some extra time in the playground? You know how children are. Alright. Well, that's all I needed. Thanks. An arrow! Yo! Direction! Dad playing with his kids. Can't talk to the kids. Can't talk to the dad. Hello. Good morning, sir. Sorry to bother. I'm Ashley Waters, high school student, and I was wondering if you could provide some help for an investigation project. As in Scott? Hey, Ashley. Nice to meet you. It's Mr. Cawson you're talking to. How may I be of service to you? I'm always glad to help. Thank you, sir. I'm working on an investigation for school. It's about the 3 missing children case that happened 4 years ago, and I came here to interview people from the town and listen to what they know. Any comments you'd like to offer, sir? Oh dear, those poor little ones. Well, I'm a very open person, and I've taken the time to know almost every person in the small town. I had the chance to know the parents of one of the kids, Martin, I think. Short after he disappeared, I talked to his family to give them my prayers, and his father told me that the boy was at home that night. When the mother called him for dinner, Martin was just gone. That's insane. He was in what was supposed to be the safest place he could have been at, and his father suspects he may have gone back to Lakes Funland. They went there that morning, and his brother recalls seeing Martin speaking with someone behind a door, and he acted a bit anxious for the rest of the day. That's all I was told. I hope it's useful information. Yeah, that's really good information. Alright, thank you so much, sir. Have a good day. You're welcome, Ashley. It was a pleasure. Take care. Who's this? I'd have to... Good morning, sir. Have a minute? For sure, lady. Tell me. My name is Ashley Waters. I study at Royal Vale, and I'm currently working on an investigation about the 3 missing children case from 1990 for my last semester. Really? Hey, that's great. I've been working a bit on the case as well. For a while, at least. You see, I used to be a detective at the police department in town long ago. So you can imagine how much I'm into cases like that. Perhaps I could partner with you and collaborate. What do you say? Oh, wow, really? You'd be down to help? Absolutely. Here, let me write my number down on your notebook so we can keep in contact. Great. Well, thank you, sir. No problem, Ashley. You're going to need some help with this one. We're talking about a case with little to no information. So perhaps we can find more clues together and tie up loose ends. Definitely. Well, I'll see you then. Take care. By the way, it's Hill. Darren Hill, to serve you. I didn't get to talk to the old guy on the bench. Just throwing me right into night 2.
Alright. Second night, and now I am not so excited anymore. Right. Let's hope our shiny friend doesn't leave stage.
I'm sorry.
Of course she did.
Hello there, honey. Well done. See? I told you your first night wouldn't be a problem. You did good. Hey, I have an update for you. We did a checking routine to the animatronics earlier this morning. You know, mere protocol thing. We don't really have anything special scheduled for this week. We did a couple of tests and monitored each animatronic's view, and we found something interesting that could be useful for you. Alex and Jonkun, the coyote and the rabbit on stage 02, appear to have a particular flaw in common. It looks like their vision glitches in the dark. The image goes all pixelated, so I think you can use that against them. I doubt you can fool them with the speakers, so my suggestion is, if they ever leave their stage and approach your office, just try shutting down the office's power with the switch on your desk. It's likely they won't see you, or their system's rebooting is another possibility. By the way, now that we're focusing on stage 02, last night I managed to set up the music tape in there to work properly, but I doubt I'll be able to do the same now. Listen, just check that camera every now and then and make sure it's playing, alright? If it ends, or if it glitches, whatever, just rewind and then play it again, got it? I spoke to Michael and, he said one of them would move if the tape remained stopped. I think that must be Alice. So, yeah, be careful and pay attention to that. Alright, I've gotta go and do some paperwork now, but take care. Love you.
Oh god, now you're telling me I have to deal with more of them?
3 more.
At least I have for granted I'll get a bigger paycheck.
She sounded a lot more robotic this time. Stuff doesn't seem too difficult at the moment. Two a.m. Oh.
Need a safe spot by following my voice.
Where's the...
There you are. Okay, let's keep track of these 3 cameras. It is kind of weird that he went into this room. Why are they looking at the cameras? They know what they're doing. That was terrifying. Okay, they make a pretty loud sound when they come in. Okay, the money's moved to now. Okay. I clicked it, I swear.
Ashley.
I thought I clicked it. Okay.
It's okay.
No. No.
Alright, folks, I'm done for today. See you tomorrow, I guess.
This was stressful. Did y'all miss that whole mini game?
At one point, he just
I
stood
didn't
up
even
in
put
the
up the
center
mini
of
game
the
on the
room,
screen.
and when Michael turned on the flashlight, Lake just ran away. I think he hates light, so
My
if he tries to bother
recording
you,
stopped for
you
some
can
reason.
bother him with your mighty flashlight weapon. But be very, very wary because he's fast, you know? Alright, Ashley, that's all I had to say. Take care. Bye.
Well, there it is. She says I can play a little, then breaks my piece, telling me another of these freaks moves too. Great way to lighten the mood, Mom.
Not really like it's her fault. I'm pretty sure she didn't make these animatronics. At least, pretty sure. I don't know the lore yet, so maybe she did. Nope. And there goes two of them moving already. Oh, three. Add a third. I dare you. Let's go. First try. Woo! Hey!
Alright, finally dawn. Better rest up for a bit.
Yeah, fucking rest up, please. Jong-kun minigame. Joshua is safe now. Huh. Interesting. And tape number 3. Have I been missing tapes? No, I didn't read that. I'll tell you, years ago, many more children were reported disappeared. But it was only a matter of hours or days until the authorities found them. Most of the time, they were found alive, fortunately, but not in conditions I would like to describe to you. 2 years ago, the Federals captured a group of criminals that would kidnap children. Never heard what was the reason, to be honest. Pretty lamentable thing. I tried to tie both cases, speculating that this same group of people kidnapped the 3 children while they were out at night. That sounds intriguing, but creepy. However, I was told by some people at the park that those 3 children had gone to Lake Funland earlier that day. One of them even mentioned that a family member of one of the kids saw him interacting with someone or something hiding inside of a room. Did this group you're talking about often lure their victims into traps or something? Not really. They would operate in the streets only, as far as I know. They just drove by in huge vans and picked their victims. However, you just said they were at Lake's Funland that day. I don't know you, but I've been told it's a place that predators often target. You know, I never liked that place. Those ugly characters give me the chills, and the owner. When I worked with the police, we received some reports that he was into shady stuff. He was? Hey, that's a big hint. Maybe he's got something to do. Think about it. Whoever talked with Martin that day was hiding in an inaccessible area. If the children were persuaded to go back there that night, when it was closed, it means only someone with access to the location at any time could have done them something. Or they could have been kidnapped on their way to the restaurant, perhaps. Maybe, yeah. Wait, if I remember correctly, Martin's father had that same suspicion. Do you know if he ever reported the restaurant? Do you think we should have a conversation with Mr. Magwood? My mother is the manager. We can do something. I wouldn't waste my time. Neither his. Even if he was a suspect, we'd likely get in trouble and he'd tell us nothing. This guy's suspicious. He seemed really, excited to do something, and now he's just kind of, pushing off our ideas. Maybe it's just because, we're young. Anyways, I don't think he could be responsible at all. Sure, he was into shady stuff, but I assume it had more to do with money laundering or something like that. Although no one could ever prove anything. He's just a greedy man, and I can't imagine him taking the time to kidnap 3 children for whatever reason in the middle of the night, when he could be sleeping on his bed made out of gold and counting his cash, unless he's into weird cultist crap. Trust me, I've heard of people like that. Huh, okay, but we have another clue, I guess. Wait, Lorraine Wilson. She was murdered in the back alley of the Funland. Wait, so you think that place is the answer? He's catching up to you! Run! Run! What if I go the other way? What if curiosity gets the best of me and I go the other way? So this is the guy that uses the lure. Can I go down? I gotta try every time. Night 4.
Thursday. The more I concentrate myself, the faster I'll get through this bullshit. Let's hear what Mom has to say.
Certainly bullshit.
Hello. Hey, Ashley, you're doing great there. Michael has shown me, and, the things you've told me too. And so, I'm checking old recordings right now. There's one that got my attention. You know Chick the bird, right? Well, I've, spotted her inside the ventilations in some of these old recordings. I honestly have no idea of how on earth she could get there, or how she could even leave the stage. As far as I'm aware of, that should be impossible. But hey, the audio player should have some effect on her, I believe. Her vision isn't functional at all. Must have been the incident from 4 years ago. She left the location, and we found her in the back alley in the middle of a snowstorm. Well, I assume the snow damaged some of her circuits, and, it's been impossible for the engineers to get her fixed. No one knows why. You may remember that incident I'm talking about. It was on the newspaper. By the way, that reminded me. I don't want to sound nosy. I mean it, and I'm really sorry if I do. You left some of your notebooks on the table a couple of days ago. I picked them up to put them in your drawer, but, I noticed your notes. You know, that investigation you're doing for school about the missing children and their possible connection to Lorraine's assassination. I mean, you're doing great. It's just that I don't think you'll get anywhere with it. Like, it's been about 4 years since that, and there's barely any information on the case. Whoever you ask will probably lead you to simple rumors. There's a bunch of them out there. I don't know, I'd suggest you find another case. There's plenty of interesting cases you can work on.
Right.
What about the robberies at the Red Path Museum? That sounds interesting enough. I'm sure you'll get a high grade. Listen, I just think it may not be safe to do an investigation on such a serious case. At least if you're not a professional certified detective, but you do what you think is best. Alright, that's all I had to say. Take care and good night.
That was weird. Why would she be so nervous? I mean, I know I'm not working on the least serious case, but that was interesting. Could it be that Darren's suspicions about Mr. Magwood are... No, I'm just imagining stuff. Mom's gotta be worried. That's it. Cool.
Cool indeed. Moving already, are we? They're getting a lot faster.
Where's the...
Awesome.
It's okay.
Oh my god. Let's go. It's too easy, bruh.
Alright, another shift done. Why am I still coming back here?
I'm asking the same fucking thing, bro. Tape 4. Huh. That sounds useful. Thanks for the tip. Yeah. Try not to use so much water or it'll get soggy. Or you could skip the whole water bath thing if you don't trust their calculations, but you'll get cracks on the pot. Noted. I'll remember that. Anyways, why don't you tell me more about your friend? What friend? Harlan, the boy you talked about last week. What's been of him? Oh, Harlan. Well, to be honest, I haven't heard of him in over 4 years now. My mother has visited his father and everything, but she really hasn't given me any news about him. Although, whatever he's up to, I just hope he's doing fine. Kid, for sure dead. 100. I can't move backwards. Where am I? I did it? Am I dead? It's so cold in here. Why can't I see anything? Oh god. What did I do? Do not be afraid, my shadow. Hello? Hello, Harlan. It pleases me to see you, kid. You have no idea of how much I've been waiting for you to come. Who are you? What am I? Well, you see, I'm an obscure being that rises from the depths of darkness and disgrace. I feed on the needs and desires of the unfortunate and the malicious. I will always provide, and I will always fulfill, with the one condition of always getting a fair retrievement. What do you want from me? What did I do wrong to be here? You must not fear, my child. I do not want anything from you. I'm here to offer you something myself, and at the same time, retrieve a part of an incomplete exchange your grandfather and I did. Grandfather? Yes, your granddad. He asked me for something long ago, and I complied my part of the deal. What did he ask for? Doesn't matter. Oh, young Harlan. I know you suffered a lot. Your whole life was a disastrous cavalry. Such a lonely boy, so desperate, so depressed, so abandoned. And I believe it is time that I compensate you after all the universe has put you through. A family, yes, that is what you missed. Your sister gone, your mother dead, your father consumed by his depression and his alcoholism. I will give you that which you always asked for. One big, happy family. I've got a few abandoned little souls under my wing. They're all a family now. They're together, and I can tell you'll be very happy with them. They need one more, what do you say, champ? A family? But I have nothing to give you in exchange. And I'm asking for nothing. You are my prize, Harlan. You are the retrievement. We can do so many things together. I can rebuild you, put you back together, give you new life, everything. I can make you strong. You can be loved if you take this. Strong, loved. Let it be then. You'll be as loved as you always wanted to be during the days, and as feared as you would have wanted to be during the nights. I will give you a new body, bigger and stronger. I promise you will never feel pain ever again. You will never feel anything again. Okay. I will leave the rest of this game for another video. I hope you guys really enjoyed that video. I hope you guys are really excited to see the next part. I'll see you guys in the next video.